Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Tarot Noir. I am your intuitive tarot reader, Tarot D. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you will be notified every single time we drop another video. I would like to thank all my subscribers, supporters, and followers for supporting the channel. We love you dearly over here at Tarot Noir, so thank you guys. How's everybody doing this evening? Okay, how's everyone doing? I hope everybody is doing well. The topic today is Stunna Girl and Zeus Network, Limie Plumber himself. She stunned everybody. I believe it happened last night or early this morning. Went live, alleged a lot of things, and even dropped some receipts. Alleged infidelities, alleged STIs, alleged baddies, infidelities, just a whole lot. She really opened Pandora's box and stunned everyone. Stunna Girl, that is the name of the game today. So, wow. What can you say about that? There's so much to unpack, but we're just going to take a peek. We're not, this reading's not going to be too long. We're just going to ask, are these allegations valid? Is Lemmie allegedly having some inappropriate relationships with his talents? A lot of people have speculated that this is true. A lot of other people that used to be on the network that's no longer, people who just all different types of people have alleged this was going on for a while. This is not new. But the difference between last night and any other time is that some receipts were dropped. Okay? Stunna Girl stunned the world and dropped some receipts and said a whole lot of mess. So we're just going to get right into it. Is there validation in what Stunna Girl is saying? Number one, the infidelity, the inappropriate relationships, the entanglement, any way you want to call it. That's one of the questions, because there's a few people. So let's just go right into it and start shuffling. Today I'm bringing out the Housewives Tarot. I feel like it's appropriate. This is not a good look. It's 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 not a good look. Lemmie, what are you doing? What's happening? Is this true? You're with, and here's the thing. He's been in a relationship, long time relationship with Janisha John, I believe, and she is absolutely gorgeous. She is just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. I hope this is not true. I just hope that that this is not true. Is there truth in what Stunna Girl is saying? Is Limie Plumber having relationships or inappropriate relationships with his talent at the Zeus Network? The Fool card. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ten of Wands. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so the first card is the Major Arcana card. This is a Fool. The Fool. We have the lady running on the side of the house with all this stuff in the bag, dropping everything, about to jump off the freaking the roof. Foolish. Foolish, foolish, foolish. To me, the question was, is Lemmie having inappropriate relationships? I strongly believe her allegations. I'm going to tell you why. Because the deck is already telling me the person is a fool. All this, all that in the background, falling all over the place. I strongly believe in the allegations per the card. Just being foolish. Foolish. Why would you put your network at jeopardy like that? And the thing about this artistry on this card is that to be foolish, you have to do something. To be the fool, you have to do something foolish. You have the money, so that's the wealth. You have the makeup or the vanity of the things. You have a ring in the air. You have facial cream, liquor, food. You have it all. Look how she's dressed. She's dressed in very much nice clothing. You have it all, but yet you still walk on the edge of that house, having and dropping and putting everything in limbo that you have to take that leap to be foolish. I strongly believe that Lemmie is having inappropriate relationships with his talent. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. I strongly believe that, and that card depicts that. You have it all. You got the girl, you got the money, you got the business, you got the product, and you still want to dabble in the fish pond. What's wrong with you, Lemmie? What's wrong with you, really? You're foolish. Yes, you're foolish. You're foolish. So foolish that we come up upon the Ten of Wands. I'm glad I picked this deck today because the imagery is out of this world. Look at the Ten of Wands. Look at the lady holding on. You got a wand over here, and the wands here is like a set of mops. This is a depiction from 1950s era, so that's why it's very vintage looking. You have all these ladies you have this lady holding all these mops and brooms. Some of them are mops, some of them are real brooms, some are fancier mops. We got rakes. To me, the Ten of Wands is more about being a burden. Over, like putting so much on your plate to where you cannot bear. Being overwhelmed, being burdened by certain things. So, with the Ten of Wands in this artistry, to me, it looked like every single one of these wands is a different female from the baddie. They're all connected because they're all connected. They're all pink. The mop, the broom, all of these are the different women. So not only is he being foolish, allegedly, he's been doing this, but it got too much for him to handle, and things started going out of control. Okay? He's been such a foolish in this situation that he is overburdened by the young ladies that he's dealing with. Okay? Multiple women, multiple tens of wands. Literally, there are more women. They are not the only women that this man has been dealing with. And you know who I think this is? This is Janisha right here, just trying to keep it all. She thinking this because it's all, we got to keep them in the network and all this, and this work related and all this and all that. And these women, these wands are spinning out of control. She's trying to hold it all together because he's probably telling her this is for business, not really understanding that he's sleeping with these women, allegedly. Okay, that imagery is out of this world. Okay, you fool around so much that you have overburdened yourself with the women and the responsibilities of actually having these certain type of relationships. You're overburdened by the situation now. This stuff then got out of hand. Okay, so this is what the situation is. He's such a fool. He's fooling around so much. This stuff done went haywire. And Janisha is there just to pick up the pieces. She's thinking it's because of business. No, boo. Janisha, I need you to wisen up a little bit. You're older than these women. You should know something is going on. But for the sake of the business, you're willing to stay there. That's your opinion. That's if that's what you want to do, Janisha John, that's you. Some women are cool with that. But yeah, definitely. All right. And then we have the Three of Pentacles here. We have the woman with the hammer, the screwdriver, crafting. You got the other two looking at the craft, looking at the work. The Three of Pentacles, which represents, coming together, forming a plan. I think since this has played out, there's a back end plan to try to close this off, to try to downplay this. There's a back end plan on that on the Lemmie side. I really feel that way. How can we contain this? This is the Three of Pentacles, which is morally about collabing, working together to get a plan or a structure together. Okay. How can we counter this? As we see, if you have been following up with the channel, not the channel, but the situation with Stunna Girl and Limie, he has been firing back on the IG, just trying to discredit what she's saying. He's trying to figure out, how can I die this down? How can I figure out, how can I work this into a plan? Wow. Okay, so let's go straight into the shadow deck. So unprofessional, allegedly. So unprofessional. You would think after Harvey Weinstein and all of this, Diddy and all this, you would think, and you parade yourself around, Limie, as, being the only black, not the only black, but being a black network. You pay your people straight up. And apparently, it's not the case. I can't say about the payment, but what I can say is that you try to make it seem like you don't do this dirty stuff. Oh, Zeus is a straight up network. It's a good network. We don't do stuff. I don't sleep with the talent, or you know what I'm saying? It's looked down upon, But to me, it seems like you're no different. Did you hear what she said on how he was talking to Biggie? The talent? Is that how you treat your people at Zeus? Wow. What is in the shadows that we don't know? What is the situation that, we don't know about? Anything else that's coming to light with the situation? Six of Wires. Okay. Six of Wands. Okay. Ace of Arms. Ace of Arms. Okay. Ace of Swords. Oh, okay. 10 of Zent. Whew. Okay. All right. It's a strong situation. I feel, okay, so let's go to the Six of Wires. That's the Six of Wands, which is a public role model recognition card, being recognized card. He is standing behind his brand. Limie is standing behind his brand. Okay. he is going for the win. He is not going to back down from the IG. He is going to respond, and just understand that in his, you can see the little little zigzags right there. He is more focused on the success of his network. That is the main focus, okay? And anything that can harm his image and his network, he's not going for it. He is going to fight back. He is going to try to regain the trust of, his fan base. He's going to make it seem like this is all nothing, like these are lies and stuff like that. He's gonna fight. He's definitely gonna fight. His reputation, he knows that his reputation and his company's reputation is on the line, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that Zeus doesn't have a bad name or a bad reputation, and he is willing to do whatever to keep his status, to keep his subscribers, to keep his people watching. He's going to do whatever he can to keep that image of Zeus immaculate. Okay? Fighter. He's going to fight for his network. And you have to look at it all, and say, like, if someone made allegations like that, and this was happening to your network, and you put yourself in Lemmie's shoes, of course you're going to fight and say, nah, that didn't happen, until something else really, really come through. No, that didn't happen. You're going to do whatever it takes to keep the Zeus brand or your brand and your name and what you've earned immaculate. It'd be different if he didn't respond. He's responding. And I'm not even, and I feel like almost he has some cookies in the, some secret cookies too. I feel like he got some stuff on certain people too that he could start dropping. So this is definitely a war. This is going to be a back and forth, okay? And he's fighting for, like I said, the reputation of Zeus Network and himself. The Ace of Arms. The Ace of Arms is also equivalent to the Ace of Swords, okay? We have the man or woman holding the swords in the upright position, crown. This is the ultimate truth card. The sword suit is about being truthful. This is true, allegedly. This is direct truth, allegedly. It's true. It's in the shadow, allegedly. This is direct, straight truth, allegedly. Okay, so deep down inside, he know he did this. He know allegedly. He knows he did this. Now, I don't know about the alleged STI situation, but I can say this. I seen the receipts the Stunna Girl drop in. There's no questions. There's no questions. There's no questions. Even though Limie knows it's true, allegedly, we have the 10 of Zent, which is the 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate money card, the legacy card. Look, ZZZ, look at all those Zents. Here's the thing. The camera is on. The camera is on. There's a man and a woman right there in that camera. I'm almost feeling as if he might turn this into some sort of show. He's thinking about the money. He knows it's true. It's almost like he doesn't care in the background. Like he knows he did that. He doesn't care. But this could be great for Zeus Network. The Zeus owner has his own show about infidelity in reference to him and Janisha John. He's already thinking of some sort of way to monetize this typical kind of pain. Not pain, but this situation. The light is on, the camera's on, and there's a man and a woman. Let me see if I can bring it. A man and a woman holding each other. You see that? all the screens, that's the Zeus network. He's going to find a way to capitalize this. That's why he feels that he's going to win at the end of the day, because no matter what you throw at Lemmie, he knows how to transmute that, make it into a show, and make it pop. So even in this craziness of burden, he's thinking of money opportunities for his network. And the money card it is. 10 is a money card. This whole situation this could be a show. Now it's my time to get up on the show. Possibility. Or maybe he may structure it in a different way. But somehow, some way in the back of his mind, I strongly feel like he's going to turn this into another money opportunity. Okay, you caught me. It's the truth. I'm going to play it like it wasn't the truth, but I'm still going to make my money off of it. Regardless. I want to pull some more cards out of the shadow deck, because I'm really, really, really want to know how Janisha is feeling. I really want to know that. I really want to know that. This lady look clueless, like she knows what's going on, but she's just trying to hold it together. I want to know if she has any thoughts. I want to know how she's feeling. Because if I would feel terrible if this type of stuff would come out. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the way that it should happen. It's not the way it should happen. I feel bad for her because she is a stand-up woman. We don't know what she's into in the dark. But I'm going to ask the shadow deck, and I'm going to pull one card for her and see how she really feels about this. She doesn't say much. Okay, so we're going to ask the cards, what is on the mind of Janisha John going through this whole situation that's being played out on IG, on social media? The Star. That's interesting. Renewal, rebirth, connected. The Star. That's interesting. That's interesting. To me, with the energy, when I seen that, I was like, because she's already a celebrity. But maybe she's focused. She's going to be more in tune on her. She's been there for Zeus Network since the beginning. So maybe she's more focused, because if you look at the card has the star right there in her intellect, in her mind. It's like connecting to her, projecting out towards her mind. To me, I feel like she may be working on her own fame and stardom as well. You know? Maybe looks are deceiving. Because when I look at her, I don't feel like she's the type of person that wants the stardom, but maybe she does. Maybe she's going to focus on her career and focus on what she's doing. You know what I mean? And putting herself first. That could be this, because the star does represent renewal, rebirth. So it could be possible that I'm focused on the bigger picture, which is seeing Zeus Network, thrive, which makes sense to my 10 of Wands, because she does look like I'm just here to keep it all going. Her desire and his desire is similar, and I wasn't expecting that. They both want Zeus Network to go far. And I think there's a vibe there between them two. They both are passionate about Zeus Network. Even though she knows there's a lot of stuff going on, her focus is the bigger picture, which is the stardom, the fame. That's interesting. I wouldn't think that she would be like that, but we'll keep it locked on that. Okay, so we're going to go into the what's the tea tarot, which I recently got, and I absolutely love it. I love the pictures. I love what it says. I love this deck. It's amazing. So what's the ending T? What's the ending T on this? Okay, so the alleged Anna Mac situation and the alleged STI information. Okay, that was a whole nother thing. Let's see what the oracle says about that. Karmic friends. Oh my gosh. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Ooh, okay. And that makes sense. Because how the text got out was through Stunna, who someone felt like they can trust Stunna. Scoty thought she could trust Stunna, and the fight that broke out between Anna Mac and Scoty, this is what this was about. Secret competition. Stunna was right, allegedly, because they were both dealing with Mr. Limie, allegedly, and they were fighting amongst each other, even though we didn't know, because I didn't, I watched the baddies and I didn't think that fight was that serious for them to just straight up go at it. They were going at it in the beginning of baddies. Anna Mac and Scoty, they were going, it was like full blown, and Scoty was really, 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 she fought more. And this is my opinion, y'all take it how you want to take it. I believe Scoty fought Ahna harder than anybody else on the Baddies East show. That little splat with Natalie was nothing, until we see the next episode, which comes out Sunday. So far, that little situation was nothing. That was nothing. It was rage. They were raging at each other. It was because allegedly they were dealing with the same person. Secret competition. Jackpot, 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 jackpot. We have a jackpot card. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Okay. So I really feel like this. Somebody's going to pay somebody to keep their mouth shut. That's what that's about. Somebody's going to cut a check. This situation got out of hand. It just got out of hand. Somebody's going to get paid to not continue. And I was watching another YouTuber. I want to say Evening Entertainment. Shout out to you. I watch your commentary on the baddies every Sunday night. I love it. So shout out to you, Evening Entertainment on YouTube. Check him out. He always got the extra tea. But I was watching, and he made a comment and said that, Stunna only released a fourth of the situation. This isn't all of it. I think Limie can't take that chance. He can't afford to take that chance, so he's willing to cut the check. He fighting now, but he's realistically going to have to cut that check to keep somebody's mouth shut. All right. One last card to conclude this. Wow. Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, and magic and power. It almost, who this is? This almost reminds me or give me a confirmation of Stunna Girl. It almost kind of looked like Stunna Girl right there, like a white version of her. Spiritual hater hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. To me, it just seems like Stunna Girl knew exactly what she was doing. She knew the cards to play, and it's not ironic that the same color in this card is the same color that highlights everything, which means she's bringing that shadow forward. Yeah, it's war. It's definitely war. It's definitely war. Okay? Stunna Girl, allegedly, per the cards, personal opinion, I allegedly believe everything she said. And it all makes sense here. She brought forth. They may say, oh, this is maybe how they depict her. Because Limie comes out on the IG talking about her records and stuff like that. They're going to paint her out to be, that's why this color is pink, outlining the shadow of what's going on. But they're trying to make it seem like she's hating on them and this, that, and other thing. No, she brought it forth, and she brought it forth real strong. And they wasn't expecting her to do that. So they're going to try to make her look bad. But no, allegedly, to conclude the reading, Limie, inappropriate relationships with his staff, getting the girls to fight. At the end of the day, he's thinking about the Zeus network. Janisha, she's just trying to keep everything together. Her main focus is the network too. I don't see love between them. That's weird. I would expect to see a lover's card, but I don't see it. They both have their mind on the money, and they both have their mind on the betterment of Zeus network and pushing that network forward. That is their number one love. Okay? So I almost feel like it's just like a business relationship. It looks good. But it's not really there. He's going to try to fight her back. He was being foolish. They're going to try to create a plan to make it seem like Stunna Girl is hating. Karmic friends. Scoty may possibly get some strays from this. I wouldn't be surprised if Natalie Nunn and Scoty get back into it again. Okay? And I'm not talking per the baddies. I'm talking about real life. Because Natalie rides hard for Limie, and Stunna Girl alleged something was up with Natalie and him too. Allegedly. I didn't really see her in the cards, but I do feel like this is going to affect Scoty. This is going to backfire on Scoty big time. Okay? Allegedly, Limie, you've been dipping in the fish lady pond, okay? And I don't say fish lady pond. I mean, he's been dibbling and dabbling, being foolish, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. Make sure you hit that notification bell to be alerted when our new video comes out. I hope everyone have a good evening, and until next time, take care.